What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy MUSICLEE. I'm about to check out something I was asked to do by Maverick on the channel, so big shout out to you, Maverick. This is Eminem, and I didn't know this. He put a tune together years ago, for obviously Tupac and Biggie. It's called "Dying to Live," and explains everything and how it came about and how he did it. So I thought I'll do this and then jump straight onto the tune in the same reaction. So it's all ready to go. Please subscribe, people. You know what time it is. As soon as Lee Sands and I thought LGI, let's get it.
I just got sent like a bunch of Tupac acapellas and went crazy with them.
Oh, look at young Eminem then, man, was a threat to be reckoned with. He still is now, but this young Eminem, a lot of people prefer the old Eminem, and I wouldn't even disagree with that. I completely understand where they're coming from. I just feel depends what you want out of Eminem, to what era you like and what at that time. Because I think the old M's probably the best M, but new M's flow patterns and that rhyme schemes are just, you know, they're ahead of their time. You know what I'm saying?
It's like whatever I could salvage out of anything, I just did. You know, just banged out a bunch of tracks. So there's one with Tupac and Biggie.
Between you and Biggie was like, who rules the nigga kingdom and shit, basically, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like a fucking election. It's an election. It is that.
That was a song with Tupac and Biggie on it. And what I tried to do with it was just take it and make it, you know, I know the movie is documentary style, so I tried to make the song documentary style.
I'm not sure. I think Maverick, I'm sure he said that. I think it was Tupac's mum, I think, or someone that approached Eminem to do this because of Eminem's ability in that. That's as far as I know. Any info to add to it, man, please.
It's a chorus by Edgar Winter, and as he's singing the chorus, you'll hear Tupac coming in. Basically, it was his last interview that he did, and he was talking, you know, down talking Biggie.
You know what? There's a lot. I mean, I watched all the stuff about Biggie and Tupac and about him who killed who and the FBI and all that. All I've got to say is just for some reason the greats die young, and that's why you have to proper appreciate the Eminems and the olders that you listen to, Method Mans and, you know, Redmans and all them, the Nas and that, because can you imagine if Big L, Tupac, Biggie was about to die with Eminem and you telling you now, bro, if Biggie Smalls on a tune with Eminem, Tupac on the chorus, maybe on one of the songs, and flip it around. Man, that's dangerous, man. Big pun sliding in, Big L. Yeah, man. Hip hop would have probably it would have ruled more than what it is today. I'm telling you that. The talent in them people that have gone is sorely missed.
Biggie will come in.
Check it. I grew up a fucking school. Got introduced to the game. Got an ounce of fucking chopping rocks overnight. The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Frank.
And then after Biggie's verse, you hear Biggie trying to downplay the whole thing. Then Tupac comes in with his verse.
It's on me.
Man, I'm getting chills. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Listening to them two, like.
Memories of high speeds when the cops crash. As I laugh, pushing the gas when my clocks blast.
It's kind of like they're just talking.
I'm excited already.
Drama that was going on, and basically what I was trying to do with it was make people realize, take them back to that time, you know, '95, and take them back to that time when that beef was happening, and make them realize like how ridiculous the beef was in the first place.
It was, man.
You know, that it ever came to that level.
It was. obviously I never lived it and I've never been through it. It's all respect and ego. That's what it comes down to. As much as people might have their own opinion, it all comes down to ego. And when you're from the streets and respect, and that will always overshine, you know, what's really important. It will always will, and it happens today. It happens everywhere, man. Especially like with these, it goes when it goes nation, you know, like worldwide, and that. It's imagine having someone talk shit about you or something like that, just in your neighbourhood, and then imagine it around the world. You know, and these people have respects they have to uphold, and their names and what they stand for. That's just facts, man.
We can only learn to take our anger and our hate, control our mental state, settle down and set it straight. Maybe we can learn to take a second to pump our brakes before we set it, regret it later and let it escalate.
Is M on the beat as well? I can't remember what he said. Please don't tell me M's on the beat as well. Please, man. I will freak.
There is any way that me and him connected was just being able to take what's going on in our lives and be able to put it in words. And I think that's one great thing that Tupac did, was he set a standard. Like, the average fan who's listening to music is like, if you don't make me care about your life, I'm not going to care about you. So that's what you have to do.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes ain't come from a silver spoon. They ain't come from that. He's come from the gutter, and all they know is to survive, and you survive by any means necessary. Like everyone that ain't in that lower, like, people have to survive in their own way, but that's purely the facts. And people don't understand that when you're from a world where you're brought up in that environment, and people say, oh God, man, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. Sometimes you do, because the world ain't like what you think it is, or how you live it, how you was brought up. Everyone's had that opportunity. So you sometimes have to sit back and think about the bigger picture. You are the product of your environment. Simple as that. No matter where you come from, you're a product of your environment.
Just make them feel like there may be something that you're going through, and that person is going through the same thing.
There's so much we can take, and there's only so much someone can swallow or tolerate, but to the point that he just breaks, snaps, and that's all it takes. You think that we was learning from other rappers' mistakes, but I know that I will always continue to grow, as long as I lead and never follow no one else's shadow.
I've gotten comparisons to Tupac, but I kind of counter it by just saying, you know, there was only one Tupac.
There will never be another
Of course, man.
And no matter
There's only one Tupac, there's only one Eminem, there's only one Biggie. They all had their own lanes, and that's what pisses me off when some people try to make, like, say, like, my top art, for me is Eminem. Someone that's from, I don't know, say in America, the hood, that's a load of shit, man. Like, Eminem talks crap, like, yeah, but that's fine. But I feel the same way about some of your rappers. But I respect them, and I respect how they do it, and I respect that. Now, I don't have Tupac in my top 5. I don't, because of other artists. But I know Tupac is one of the greats. Yeah, I still think he's fucking sick. I would never discredit him. He just ain't in my top 5 because of other lanes that I relate to more, and that's all it is. But people seem to think that their opinion's facts, and because they think their one's better, it doesn't work like that, man. Tupac is one of the greatest rappers, storytellers that has ever lived, and he will always be that. It's just some people have different, like, a lot of people like Snoop Dogg. I don't rate Snoop Dogg. I don't think I don't rate him. His style of music's not really for me. He makes some bangers, yes, yeah. They're catchy, but he's not for me. And there's other people out there that think he's the best rapper in the world. That's, you know, that's okay. Like, he's just not for me. But I've never heard a rapper, an artist, ever put Snoop Dogg in their top 10. I've never heard it.
what they do, there will never be another you. You can search, but you'll never find. You can try to rewind time, but in your hearts and your minds, we will never die. We are forever alive, and we continue growing.
One day at a time. Damn.
Right. Hold on. Hold on. I just want to get onto it. Come on.
To the joint.
Fitty said.
It was me and Tupac. I took a Tupac vocals. Actually, producer Red Spider had produced the track around the vocals because we had the instrumental. The production that was on the track, you know, is a little dated because Pac had recorded it, you know, so long ago that we redid the production. And it was like, it was exciting. Like, I enjoy that record more than I enjoy some of my solo records because I got a chance to work with them.
It cool's, man. That's facts. It cool's. Right, are you ready for this? Let's do this. Let's do this. I think this is it, if I'm correct.
Between you and Biggie was like, who rules the nigga kingdom and shit, basically, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like a fucking election. It's an election. It is that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and Biggie's situation.
Eminem's production is always fire, man.
It's smaller than that. Me and Biggie's situation is like...
Central and a black male shot at grenade. Tupac was shot 7 times in the chest. Strangers telling you don't know. They kill all the shots. But they pray. And that's what I'm doing. I know what I'm destroying. I'm destroying.
Check it, I grew up a fucking screw up. Got introduced to the game, got an ounce and fucking blew up. Chopping rocks overnight. The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Frank White.
Biggie Smalls, man, top 5 forever. This dude is top 5 forever. I've always said Eminem's the best, but Biggie Small, man, I don't know what it is. When you're out and you're in your car, why am I shouting? You're out and you're in your car and you put a Biggie tune on, man. The movement you will get from everyone, the uplift, this unreal, man. Biggie Smalls, man. I wish that dude was about, man.
Rocks overnight. The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Frank White. We had to go dreads to change our description. 2 cops is on the milk box missing.
You know what? Because in America, I don't know if they still do it now. You used to have the missing persons on the milk cartons, didn't you? We never had that in England. And yeah, that's crazy. Just thinking about 2 cops is on the milk box missing.
The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Frank White. We had to go dreads to change our description. 2 cops is on the milk box missing. Showed they clothes, you know they got stepped on. A fist full of bullets, a chest full of Teflon. Run from the police, picture that. Nigga, I'm too fat. I fuck around and catch an asthma attack. That's why I bust back. It don't
see that he can't run, so he has to bust back. He's too fat. It's standard.
Bullets, a chest full of Teflon. Run from the police, picture that. Nigga, I'm too fat. I fuck around and catch an asthma attack. That's why I bust back. It don't faze me. When he drop, take his clock and I'm Swayze. Celebrate.
Why does he sound so notorious? Like, why does he sound so epic? It does. Every time this dude's on a track, he just... nothing else matters at that point in time. It's fire, man. Biggie Small, man. Biggie Small.
Don't faze me. When he drop, take his clock and I'm Swayze. Celebrate my escape, solar clock, bust some weight. Lay back, I got some money to make, motherfucker.
See, the transitions are dope, man. Eminem's killed this.
It's on me, but still I'm having memories of high speed when the cops crash. As I laugh, pushing the gas when my clocks blast. We was young and we was dumb, but we had heart. In the dark, where we survived through the bad parts. Many dreams is what I had, and plenty wishes. No hesitation and extermination of these snitches.
Yeah, as I said, man, I would never discredit this dude. He's GOAT level and he's a legend. He's a legend. And he gets on a track, he just has the presence. It's like he draws you in, and you have no choice but to listen, if that makes sense. He has that aura about him.
had and plenty wishes. No hesitation and extermination of these snitches. Envious bitches, they still continue to pursue me. A couple of movies, now the whole world's trying to screw me. Even the cops tried to sue me. So what can I do but stay true? Sipping 22s of brew and now the media is trying to test me. Got the press asking questions, trying to...
How much of the media had a big input on how things ended up, if that makes sense? You know, dangling that shit in front of each one in magazines and news and that.
Dudes are brewing now, the media is trying to test me. Got the press asking questions, trying to stress me. Misery is all I see, that's my mind state. My history with the police to shake the crime rate. My main man had 2 strikes slip, got arrested and flipped. He screamed thug life and emptied the clip. Got tired of running from the police.
I've just seen Eminem's name there, man, on the fucking... Oh, man, what? I don't know how this has not got a lot of views. There must be another addition to it. There's got to be, man. There's no way these 2 legends... Not about Eminem, like this is not really about Eminem. It hasn't got the views. It's got to be on St. Kells as well, but he's probably a better copy, maybe.
Shocked at anything, you know what I mean? But I wasn't more shocked of him dying. I was more shocked to him.
He said,
I was more shocked of him dying. I was more shocked to him.
he said I wasn't the one who shot.
Pac is a strong dude, yo. I know dude, you know what I'm saying? He's real strong. So when they was like he got shot, I was just more like, again? You know what I'm saying? He always getting shot or shot at. He gonna pull through this one again, make a few records about it, and it's gonna be over, you know what I'm saying? But when he...
See what he said there, he got shot, he probably pulled through, make records about it. That was their life. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. You get rappers now that talk like this and do this, they ain't doing it. They ain't doing this shit. Back then, it was different. I mean, I know it still happens now, but not like it used to. Not the way it was back in them days in the 90s and that.
When he died, I was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It kind of took me by. You know, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't no coming back from that.
Oh, that was it, man. I thought that.
Shut up and listen. Hey yo, I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed.
I know this one, man. I know this one. This is on fucking bag of this weed. Ain't that the way? Is it The Way I Am? I'm sure that's that one, man.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth, I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works and it sells and it helps and it sells to relieve all this tension, dispense and these sentences getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest, and I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you free see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think I'm not.
It sounds like Mr. Instinct. It's all about the band, isn't it? I'm not too sure if he did this before it came out on the LP. I'm not too sure, man.
Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick. If you diss me, my tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there and who saw me. Just joy, you will call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me.
So I'll keep fighting to live till there's no reason to fight, and I'll keep trying to see
R.I.P. to the greats, man. R.I.P. to the greats.
until the end is in sight. You know I'm trying to give, so come on, give me a try. You know I'm dying to live until I'm ready.
wish Eminem had one I didn't know, man. That's the only thing. But listen, we was here for the Biggie and Tupac, really, man. It's so fucking, like I said, it's so sad to see that we've lost so many greats. And I'd love to like to see what the hip hop game would be like if they was all alive. I'm telling you now, it that would be some serious shit, man. Can you imagine a collapse? It'd just be disgusting, man. But big shout out to Maverick, big shout out to everyone on my channel. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.